How do river deltas form on Earth's plains? Imagine a river flowing across a flat plain, carrying tiny pieces of soil and rocks. When it reaches a larger body of water like an ocean or a sea, something interesting happens. The river slows down because it no longer has the narrow channel that kept it moving fast. As the water slows, it loses the energy needed to carry the sediment it has picked up along the way. This causes the sediment to settle out of the water and drop to the bottom. Over time, these layers of sediment build up, creating a landform called a delta. The process starts with the river picking up soil, sand, and small rocks as it moves across valleys and plains. This material is called sediment. When the river reaches a flat area and flows into a larger, still body of water, it spreads out and slows down. Because the water is no longer confined to a narrow channel, it loses speed. This slowing down makes it impossible for the water to carry all the sediment it has. So, the sediment drops out and begins to pile up at the river's mouth. As more sediment is deposited, a flat area called a delta plain forms. The river often splits into many smaller channels, called distributaries, which spread out across the delta. These channels help distribute water and sediment across the delta. As the sediment continues to build up, the delta grows outward into the water. Sometimes the river changes its course to find a shorter path to the sea, creating new channels and reshaping the delta. Waves, tides, and ocean currents also influence how a delta looks. They can move sediment around and reshape the edges of the delta. Because of the nutrients in the sediment, deltas are very fertile. This makes them ideal places for farming and human settlements. For example, the Nile Delta in Egypt is a large, fertile area that supports many people and crops. In the context of Earth's plains and valleys, deltas are a place where rivers deposit materials they carry from upstream valleys and plains. This process shows how water and sediment work together to shape the land over time. A fun way to understand delta formation is to use a tray of water and sand. Pour water into the sand slowly and watch how the sediment builds up at the edge. This simple activity helps visualize how deltas grow and change. So, in simple words, river deltas form when rivers slow down as they meet larger bodies of water, dropping their sediment and creating flat, fertile land with many small channels spreading out. This process links valleys, plains, and water bodies, showing how water shapes the land over many years.